sure that's the modus operandi anyway. So,
That's such a big word. Were you saving that big word for when we were live?
yeah, well.
Oh my God, my bra. Oh, ow. Whew.
You okay over there?
Oh my God, I got stuck.
Out of breath too?
Well, that was a lot of work. You saw that.
Scary.
Oh man.
Greg.
Oh, this is the time where we're supposed to be quiet, right, Greg?
This is quiet time.
That ship has sailed.
Yep.
It's nap time. It's nap time.
It's not working. None of this is working. All
He's
right.
trying to be so professional.
Yeah, right. That someone needs to. All right, we're ready to start.
Are we?
I think it's myth.
So I go with myth.
My vote on this is that it's a myth.
Those in the audience, you should be able to go vote.
So we've had 2 words so far come up on the list.
For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a psychic medium.
I'm Greg, I'm a paranormal investigator. I've been doing it for about 15 years.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I've been doing paranormal investigating for close to 15 years. Kind of become the most hated paranormal investigator because I shoot everything down.
We're going to be analyzing videos and pictures that claim to have paranormal activity.
I thought that was very interesting when that smoke is hanging in the air like that.
Do we have someone with us who is telling us what that is? Not that who is speaking is actually the one in that video.
Coming from right here, one central area from within the house.
All right, good evening, everyone. It's time to play Myth or Mystery. This is our weekly panel show where our panel here, with the help of our viewers, decide if the videos or images we're watching tonight are myth, mystery, or unknown. Remember, this series is heavily reliant on our viewers voting on the videos each week, so please share this video out to get more people to join in. We have some exciting changes tonight with that as well that we're going to get to in a bit. Now, remember, you can only vote for the videos on YouTube, and that YouTube page is at Myth or Mystery Live. Once again, it's at Myth or Mystery Live. Though you can comment on the videos anywhere you are watching from tonight, the only place that you can vote is at Myth or Mystery Live. Now, let's get moving on this. Let's meet the panel tonight. I'm going to start first. My name is Greg Bakken. I don't even know my own name, apparently. And I'm a paranormal investigator for the last 15 years. My favorite way of communicating with spirit is through ITC methods, mainly the Spirit Box. I've had a lot of success using it. I also host Ghostbox Radio on AM 950 radio and streaming on Ghostbox Radio with Greg Bakken on Facebook Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we bring fantastic conversations to you regarding the paranormal, ufology, Bigfoot, and so much more. Now I'm going to move over to Harlow, who is during these lives. She is just the backbone of this deal. She's co-producer, graphic artist, research, and video researcher. Harlow is also a writer and illustrator with her book Plugged Into the Paranormal, about her lifelong paranormal experiences. You can find the book on Amazon. Now we're going to say goodbye to her for a little while because she is definitely getting things ready for all the polling we have going on tonight, and we have some really fun videos and really interesting things to take a look at. And now also Jeremy, so sorry, wrong week. I'm sorry. Ryan here. I'm so sorry. Ryan, who decided to show up tonight, is our video analyst, resident robot, and he is also a 15-year paranormal investigator and the evidence review go-to guy. He always finds things no one else has found, and whether we like it or not, he's going to hit us with some cold, hard facts. So it's good to have you back, Ryan. Thanks for
Good to be back.
Thanks for taking the time and joining us. And then Miriam. Miriam's our psychic medium who specializes in remote viewing, aliens, and clearing dark energies. She's also a teacher of spirituality, the paranormal, and bridging the gap between the two. Harlow and Miriam also have the podcast True Crime Psychic Eye, now streaming here on YouTube page Myth or Mystery Live. And I hope we could talk a little bit about what's coming up next for that, because it sounds pretty awesome. And then, of course, you can check out last week's show. If you missed last week's show, we had a guest analyst, Jeremy, with us, and we analyzed a video of a spirit pushing a baby over. Or was it? That's the check it out at YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live, and you can also be able to I don't know, you can be able to have to see for yourself what you think. Panel, how are you doing tonight? I mean, Ryan, my God, where have you been?
On vacation. It was great. It was very nice.
You seem to have some color.
Poor lighting, probably. But yeah, Arizona was very warm. The sun hits a little bit harder than Minnesota.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you look like a drug dealer now. I mean, it's kind of come back in here like, no, you can call me Juan Carlo. And
he was gone so long, he grew hair. I mean,
I know he grew a beard.
Ryan, you have to have one good story from your trip. Like something had to have gone wrong or crazy. There's 4 little robot children running around and 2 adult robots. Like that can't go without something.
I love the fact that you said there has to be one good story, and it's not about a nice family memory. For Miriam, it's like something went wrong.
Something went wrong.
The car started on fire. What happened?
Someone had a meltdown in front of in some spiritual place of Sedona, and one of the kids poops their pants. Like something had to have happened.
Well, I can guarantee, I think, Miriam, I think you live around chaos, because before the show, it sounded like your house collapsed.
Well, Oliver went to say hello to Papa and knocked over this massive fan we have, and it shattered into a million pieces. But honestly, Ryan, stories, anything?
Nothing crazy happened like that. Grand Canyon was fun. Scared Grandpa and Grandma and all the other adults. I took the kids out onto the edge without fences and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that's smart.
So that was fun.
Were you trying to see if they could fly? I mean, what was the purpose of that?
How was that fun?
Heights don't bother me. It was a lot of fun for me to actually be able to look down and look across at everything without the fences being in the way. So that was fun. And then the kids wanted to be out there, and we got a couple of pictures, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
That are in the way to catch people from falling to their death?
Yeah. Yep. Those fences.
All right. Fair enough.
Well, and Ryan, I remember that we've taken trips to Deadwood, and you stop at the Badlands, and what's this has been doing on our comments? My God.
I love the way Jeremy's just doing his own. He's on the side working. Hey, Miriam, so he asked me to do is to come on his show, but obviously now we're just like, all right, sure, Jeremy, I'll be there May 3rd. Anyone else? Remember, was it last week or the week before? Stacy and her friend were planning their haircut together.
They were. And then someone said they couldn't go in the event for this tonight. Someone said that they can't make it because they had, I forget what it was that they have going on, but they told us what it was. So
we do everything but the show.
Yeah, I mean, you do know we are happening as well during this, right? I mean, it's not just like a chat room. I mean, there is a show happening on the side over there.
I don't think that that's a thing, but anywho.
So I do want to say very quickly that Miriam, I also this is like the first time since we started Myth or Mystery that I had a second show tonight. This is my second show. I did one earlier, and we get to the end of it without destruction. I mean, it's going very well. It was on Get Haunted, and for those who know StreamYard, when you're done, you have you want to stop the stream, so you hit end stream, and then if you're done to leave the studio, you hit leave studio, and then you're out. Well, Brainiac over here, the show is over, and I hit leave studio instead of end stream, so I'm off, and then the guest is still there for I don't know how long. Just,
oh my God.
So then I'm like, I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, I hit the wrong thing, but whatever.
Oh my God, that's a nightmare. I hope they weren't doing anything inappropriate.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I mean, do you want us to bring Jeremy on so you can all work this out in person before we start the show, or I'd hate.
You're getting me in trouble. Shut up.
Because Jeremy clearly didn't take the hint when you called him out on it. So,
Greg, I've seen that happen to several. Jeremy's so funny how serious he is. No matter like how much we're like giving him a hard time, he just ignores it.
Yeah, he was all business, wasn't he? Well, you
Right,
can rile him. So, I mean, did you watch the episode that Jeremy basically we offered him the job, quite frankly? But did you watch it, or is it painful, or?
I did. It was neat seeing Jeremy, and thank you, Jeremy, for covering for me. That was great help for me. It would have been very tough to do it with the time change and everything, and it would have been very noisy around where I was at the time. So, thank you.
Well, that's great. That's fantastic. Welcome
fantastic.
back. That is great.
I already put his comment up. Jeremy, get out of here.
So we have big news. Before we get into the program tonight, we have some big news. It's monthly trivia contest winners. Like, we're gonna see who's the winner of what was in March it's like an old shoe. You can't get rid of him. So we're gonna pick the winner from March, all the trivia winners. So you're gonna like put your hand in Scully and just kind of do the. You're just gonna kind of do the thing, and we could do let me get my snare drum out. How about that?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Focus.
Perfect timing.
I'm trying to do it with the music.
You did very well.
Who do you guys? It's not Jeremy, but who do you think it is?
Well, did Brad win in?
Yes, it's Brad again.
Brad is gonna be able to like open a closet one day, and it's just gonna be on hangers Myth or Mystery shirts.
Oh, Myth or Mystery.
It's all it is. It's just gonna be Myth or Mystery shirts, and he's gonna.
Yay, Brad! Brad is the one who created Scully.
I mean, you're right. Absolutely. Congratulations. That's what I meant to say. Not. Yeah.
Oh, Brad said to pick someone else. No, we're not picking someone else. He's like, please do not send me a t-shirt.
You take the shirt. You take the shirt, okay?
We think he's being nice, but really his wife's like, I swear to God, if you bring one more Myth or Mystery t-shirt.
The house is full of 3D knickknacks, okay? 3D printed knickknacks. And one more shirt won't bother the situation over there. So
send him a pen. Give someone else a chance. He really wants to give someone else a chance.
Here's the deal. No, okay. Here's the deal, though. It's like we need more people. We need more people to answer the questions correctly. These are not like this isn't Jeopardy, okay? These are decent questions.
They seem really hard. I'm picking. We can drum again.
It's Brad again.
Take the t-shirt, Brad.
Yep.
It's not a joke. It's Brad again. What the fuck? He's cursed us.
Who would have ever thought that this shtick would backfire? You know, I never in a million years.
Oh my God. I'm doing it again. There's like 4 left. Come on. And one of them is Jeremy. And I swear to God, if it's Jeremy's name. Oh my God. Jeremy only has 1 in here. So if it's him. Nicole.
Who didn't actually answer the question correctly. So
shut up. She didn't.
Wasn't that the one that Linda gave to Nicole, or was it someone else that she gave?
Linda gave it to Stacy.
Okay, so Nicole did win it. Okay, I'm sorry, Nicole. Not to be a downer over here, but
okay, so let's get excited again. Whee again.
Yeah, here. Hold on.
All right, Nicole, you won a t-shirt from Myth or Mystery.
And don't forget, folks, you have your chance to go ahead and buy your own T-shirt for Myth or Mystery as well. And it's a beautiful design. So please, and it helps support the show. So give that some consideration as well.
Buy a shirt. What's wrong with you people?
Right?
Sorry.
Exactly. All right. Any before we get going further into this, Ryan, any words of wisdom, any epiphanies that happened while you're on vacation that you'd like to share with us?
Nothing that I can think of.
Man
just
of many
excited to be
words.
back at it.
All right.
Now, we did say that you looked over it, like you looked over being here before the show even started. Do we have your full buy-in tonight, or is this going to be an issue?
We're all good tonight.
Okay.
It's going to be an issue.
An ongoing issue. Myth or Mystery is an interactive paranormal show with a panel of seasoned paranormal investigators and mediums, plus audience participation. The panel of seasoned paranormal investigators and mediums will individually determine myth, mystery, or unknown. Myth is not paranormal. Mystery is paranormal. Unknown means not paranormal, but may not be man-made or faked either. The audience is polled throughout the show to determine their analysis of each video, myth, mystery, or unknown. When the panel is not unanimous, the audience polling will be the tiebreaker. The audience will also have the opportunity to win prizes via the paranormal trivia question segments. If you're watching on Facebook, jump over to YouTube to join the polling. That's the only way that you can vote. YouTube polling is at Myth or Mystery Live. Now, there are nearly as many people creating fake paranormal and UFO videos these days as there are people trying to capture genuine evidence. Add to that the capabilities of modern technology, such as hologram projections, jetpacks, and programmable drones. It's becoming increasingly more difficult to know what is real. That's why shows like ours, Myth or Mystery, are important in helping us to remember to always use our intuition and evaluate with a critical eye. So that's very important. We really strongly believe in that. Now, some changes here that we want to talk about here. Tonight, we're going to try something a little different. We're going to ask you to vote before, okay? Vote before the panel does their analysis. Image number 1 will be played 3 times, okay? So you're going to see it 3 times in a row when we start this right now. And the third time is going to be in slow motion. You will then have a total of 60 seconds, and we'll have it on the screen, a total of 60 seconds to go over to YouTube, and you should be there now anyway, at Myth or Mystery Live, and you have 60 seconds. For those of you who do not know what that means a minute. You have a minute to complete your vote, and we're going to play that for you right now. Remember, it's going to be played 3 times, so please take a look.
This viral video was last week's audience choice to be analyzed by the Myth or Mystery panel. It had 240,000 views and is a doorbell camera capturing a possible apparition of a horse riding past the camera at night.
You have 60 seconds to vote. All right, polls are now closed. The panel is going to begin their analysis. After the panel analysis, you're going to get a chance to vote again. So let's bring everyone back in here, and that's fun. I like the fact that this is a different kind of a little bit. It feels fresh doing something a little bit different like this. I like this. Miriam, we're going to start with you tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah. So this for me feels like this doesn't feel paranormal. It feels like there was, it feels like a physical experience was happening, a physical animal or a physical person. So for me, I'm going with myth.
Going for myth with that one as well. I feel like that I so badly want to believe that that's real, that there's something going on there. But I feel like the definition of the rider before it starts disappearing, I feel like that's just too defined for me to believe that that is spirit. And I feel like there's more some sort of either a glitching or something that we are not aware of that's happening during that video. I'm certainly not one to want to say that there's some post work done to it, meaning like there is something done to it. But to me, it does not feel like paranormal either. I'm also going to say myth as well. All right, let me get you. Whoops, sorry. Now I'm screwing it all up. Let me get you to where you need to go there, Ryan. And then we'll get you right here.
Okay. So I slowed the original down here a little bit. I'm just going to let it play through. I agree with you, Greg, that I don't think this is paranormal. I have a couple of clips here. Right there behind the cow is where it starts losing it a little bit for me. You can still kind of see the eye. What I looked at, though, here at the beginning, you see those bugs kind of flying across the screen. Right around the cow, they all kind of dissipate and do the same thing where they all disappear. I think what we're looking at here is a bad camera or a bad spot on the camera or the lens itself. Here's a picture of those bugs going across the screen, and they all kind of stop right here, and then they all kind of filter through into nothing. And then as the rider kind of walks through, he also kind of disappears right in that same area. So everything is kind of starting to happen right in there. And then towards the end, this one happened really fast. I saw it. This was another bug that came down from the top and went straight down. But you can kind of see where the whole thing kind of starts matrixing. I don't know if this is something on the lens, on the film itself. I don't know what it is. But because of that sharp line there with that bug coming down, this has got to be a myth for me. There's something that's going on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's great analysis as well. So very interesting. And this is the part that we're really excited about. So we said that there's 2 votings tonight for the videos. Did your analysis change at all? Whether it did or not, everyone go vote again. Okay, go vote again. We want to know if the panel has shifted your point of view on image number 1. Remember, even if your analysis did not change, please vote the same one more time. So you have 60 seconds right now to vote whether or not your viewpoint has shifted after the panel spoke. All right, now it's time to hear what you all have to say about it in the comments as well. I don't know about you two, but I'm very interested tonight to see where this went off, because like I said for myself, I really wish that this was real, you know.
Yeah. Ryan, what were the numbers of the first poll?
So the first poll, before we went through, we were at 75% myth, 17% mystery, 8% unknown.
Okay. And
after we went through, we were at 83% myth, still 17 mystery, and 0% unknown. So we got a couple of converts to the myth side.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, very cool. Okay, so let's see what everyone's saying. Jill says, I like how the live animal notices it go by and then it just dissipates. Oh, he likes our graphics. Thank you. Yeah, money is rolling in. Doorbell cameras aren't really the best. Yeah. The cow even acknowledged the horse and rider, right? Same for me, myth all the way. Okay. I'm the only one in disagreement. I still say living animal notices it go by, then it fades away. Still a mystery for me. Good for you, Jill. Stand in your fucking power, man. Don't listen to us. 100%. 51% unknown now after my analysis. Okay. Did we have some unknowns after the analysis?
We were sitting at 0.
Oh, so Jill, did you vote again? Did you re-vote for unknown? Because I want to see that little vote in there. Okay, that's really cool. I like that. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Think about what? What'd you talk about?
the having them vote before and after.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I like to know what everyone's thinking.
Absolutely. So I'm sorry, because I didn't realize that we had the numbers ready when we came out of that. Ryan, could you say those numbers again, please?
Sure. Before analysis, we're at 75% myth, 17 mystery, and 8% unknown. And then post, we were at 83% myth, 17 mystery, and 0 unknown.
Oh, interesting. Oh, good. Then Jill likes it. Good. Yeah. This is
cool. Cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm going to do is, Ryan, next time you grab those numbers, put them in the private chat and I'll make a banner for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I keep forgetting to note on the script that we do that part of the show, the part where we say the numbers. So, I'll make sure that that's there.
I'm actually going to write it down. Okay, cool.
Good awesome. Job. That's great. And thank you for the feedback, folks. Really do appreciate that a lot. Now, Myth or Mystery would like to welcome Ghost Inspector Greg, who will be doing our viral video of the week segment. Greg has over 26,000 plus followers on Instagram and posts some of the best viral paranormal videos. We have polling up for you, the audience. Just let us know if you'd like to see either of these two videos analyzed or neither. Either if you want any of them or neither of them. Voting is open on YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live. Once again, that is over at Myth or Mystery Live. Let's take a look at what Greg has for us this week.
Welcome back to another Viral Videos with Ghost Inspector Greg. Let's get into it. Is this dog freaked out by a spirit? My father spent his whole life paranormal investigating, and he always said, son, stay away from the Ouija boards.
Okay. Stop, hi. Yeah. Hej. Vi går då. Jag hörde lia. Fy fan. Nu sa jag att den ska vara slut. Ta ned på god dagen. Det er ikke. Kødder du nå? Det dingler. Fy faen. Helvete, hele den driten dingler jo. Sjekka.
Let us know what you think by voting at Myth or Mystery.
Wow, there we go. Thank you, Inspector Greg, Ghost Inspector Greg. Inspector Greg is someone else. He's related to Inspector Gadget. Ghost Inspector Greg, thank you very much for those. And if you haven't voted, please do so. You know, it's time, my friends, for some of the best part of Myth or Mystery. Are you all ready?
I am.
Ryan, are you asleep down there? What's going on down there?
Writing down the numbers.
You just like.
I love the way we assume Ryan's never working and he's probably the only one focused on anything.
It's just easier that way. It fills time, all right? Okay, speaking of time, here we go. All right, so we're going to do our first round of trivia here. And so this is just a general question for those. And remember, folks, if you answer the questions, if you're answering through YouTube, that gets to us a little bit quicker than if you're answering through Facebook. There's a little bit of delay. If you win tonight, your name gets written down live on the air. We assume. I mean, I don't know if it's really been happening that way. But written down live on the air gets put into Scully, that the 3-time winner, trivia contest winner Brad made for us. And tonight's question number 1 is, how many monuments are on the Gettysburg battlefield? How many monuments are on the Gettysburg battlefield? You have 5 seconds to answer the question, and we will buzz you if you don't get it right. How many monuments are on the Gettysburg battlefield? Put in your answers now. All right. So how many monuments are on the Gettysburg battlefield? Sorry, Joanne, that's a little bit more than that. Do you all know what even Gettysburg is? I mean, do I need to like put like a couple choices out there and people pick the choices? Is that what we do in the future? And it's not meant to be derogatory, but it's just, you know.
Jeremy, just throw a generic number out there.
Over 1,000
is right.
Thank you for that scientific number there, Jeremy. This was the guy who was filling in for you last week. So here for the comments, you're playing the game, and I appreciate it. So I do this with the greatest sympathy, but less than that, a little bit more than that, Jill, okay?
I don't know why. I know why it's funny, because Ryan, you said you watched SNL's Alex Trebek when Will Ferrell does Alex Trebek. He just reminds me of him during this. He's just so over everybody.
All right. Okay. Now, Chuck, your answer, 1320. Can you just add 8 more to it? Just add 8 more to it and put it in there again, and we'll put it on the screen. All right. Yeah. Put in 8 more. Okay. Can you do that, Chuck? Chuck, can you hear us? Can you do that?
Beats you.
If he adds incorrectly, I would laugh so hard.
There, Anton got it.
All right. That was fun.
That was.
All right, so apparently there was an issue with the poll for the viral video, because Nana of Myth and Mystery said that hers didn't show up, and then Anton said it came down kind of fast. So let's do this. Nana, who did you want to vote for? I'm going to hold everyone's hand. Did you want to vote for the doggy or the girls with the Ouija board? And then Anton, who did you want to vote for? Do I sound like a preschool teacher? And then who did you want to vote for? And then Ryan's going to do the math and figure out how to add all of that. Jill said she couldn't vote either. It disappeared too quickly. Oh my God. No one got to vote. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Anton was for the doggy.
No.
Jill was for the chandelier. Ryan, literally, I'm assuming you know how to do math. Oh, mom wants Nana. Sorry. She wants video 2 too. We got 2 for video 2 and 1 for video 1. What's that math?
We'd be at about 60% video 1 and 40 for video 2.
Oh, wow. You really are good with that. And there's another one for that. Another dog, another video 1. Okay, so
video 1 would have it by now then.
Okay, very good. Oh, look at Jeremy getting up in our business. Brad was up for the longest time on your end. Yeah, I mean, it's YouTube, so not a perfect system, but this is good. All right, so we're still doing video 1, the doggy.
I am surprised by that, to be very honest.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am actually.
Why? I thought that. Well, I don't want to give away my answer, but I really thought that. All right. Let me know when you're done laughing at me.
Well, I mean, be around for a while then. Okay, so all right, there we are. Okay, so we're ready to move forward here?
Let's move it on, folks. Let's move it on.
All right, so here we go. Now for this next one, remember, we're going to ask you to vote before the panel does their analysis. Image 2 will be played once again 3 times. The 3rd time in slow motion. You'll have then a total of 60 seconds for you that like to do time in minutes. That's 1 minute to complete your video. So let's take a look at image number 2.
The owner of this video from Florida noticed on the security camera that her dog Sophie seemed to see the anomaly or orb and followed it. The previous owner of the home passed away at the location, and Sophie is often the target of the activity. She's been observed staring at a particular cabinet, shaking, and is frequently startled from sleep for no apparent reason. The last 4 months, she has been falling off the bed, and the owner witnessed this and says it appears she was pushed. More recently, around 2 a.m., while the owner was watching TV, she saw Sophie thrown off the bed several feet, and she has been captured by the security camera again, staring into the den.
All right, everyone, vote now. All right, we're going to bring in the panel here to move forward. Now, technically, voting should be closed, but did I see that the poll disappeared?
No, I got it. It was working fine on my end.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. So the polls are now closed. We're going to begin our analysis. And once again, after we do our analysis, you're going to be given a chance to vote again. We'll get back to that in a second here, but we brought everyone back in here. Miriam, what do you think?
All right, so I just got to pull this. We're on image number 2 for left. I forgot to upload this. So I want to look at it while I'm talking is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to add this to, there we go. And we'll do this. Sophie's the dog's name, right? So cute. I definitely, listen, this to me is definitely a mystery. This is definitely an energy in the home. This dog, I feel bad. I feel like the dog is not, there's just like with people, there's some dogs or some people who are really good at managing certain energies and going kind of not going up against them, because that's not what we want to do, but being able to communicate, manage, set some boundaries. And I just don't feel like Sophie is that. It's just her personality isn't there. She's definitely a little more passive. And so there's some struggle going on there for her when she's in situations where the energy isn't very balanced. And so this is hard for her. This is a hard moment for her. She isn't able to set boundaries. And so that's where we would want the parents to come in and be able to do that, to be able to set up a situation to where Sophie does feel like she doesn't have to do that, because she doesn't really know how. And some people do know how. So anyway, I definitely feel the energy in the home. For me, I would want to really get more detailed. I'm not getting a ton of information just from this. So I'd want to see the house, get pictures of the house, the outside, some more photos, and I could read it deeper. Sometimes I can read really deep, and sometimes I just can't. I just need more information visually. But to me, that I can feel that there's energy, and it feels like more than one. It feels like multiple energies in this space. But this little orb that this dog that Sophie is following is one energy. It just feels like there's multiple energies in the space that she has to deal with.
And so you say mystery.
Mystery, yeah.
Got it. For me, this is rather tough because obviously when there's an animal involved at all, my immediate instinct is I don't care what any of you say, just make sure the animal's all right. But I see two different things happening here. I think for myself, I need to separate the paranormal activity that is affecting Sophie. It's Sophie or Sophia? I'm sorry.
Sophie, I believe.
Okay. The activity that's affecting Sophie and this video. And that's how I feel like I need to look at it, because this is what we were presented with. 100%, if we're going off of whether or not there's activity and that there's something that seems to be targeting at this poor animal, immediately I'm just going to be like, I don't need proof to see it. I believe it. How do we fix it? When it comes to this video, what I see is a dog that's not even in sync with what looks like is the orb in this video. To me, it does not look like that there is anything that is actually anything more than a dog walking around a room. And once again, I do not want to give the impression that I do not understand that there is something that is happening to this poor animal. But when I'm looking at this video in particular, I'm going to say that this video is, as far as whether or not it's an orb that's following her around or she's following the orb around, to me, that video standalone is a myth. Brian.
All right, you got me up there. There we go. So I slowed it way down. Again, here we can kind of see this orb or whatever you want to call it going through. Let me start it over here.
For Christ's sake. Gone one.
So right in here is where I look at it. It kind of comes up, and you can almost see it making wing beats as it's going through. That's what really got me going with this being probably more myth than mystery. I don't want to discredit the dog. It's looking at something, and given the previous history, but looking at this video itself, I've seen that exact thing on camera multiple times, whether it be dust or a bug of some sort. For me, this video alone, I got to go myth on.
There you go. There you go. All right. What's this?
This is the pre-polling.
Where we are right now with bowling, right? Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Pre.
All right. All right. So with that being said, then, did your analysis change from what did your opinion change from our analysis? Whether it did or not, please, everyone go vote again, because we're very interested to know if the panel has shifted your viewpoint on image 2. Now, remember, if your analysis did not change, please vote one more time. Please vote the same one more time. We really like to know what these numbers are. You have 60 seconds to do your voting, starting right now. All right, there. Poll is now closed for a second one. Now, do we want to read through any numbers, or we want to go to audience participation?
I think we should go to audience so they can kind of gather them.
Will do.
And then Ryan, let us know when you got it.
All right. So, what does the audience think about our poor Sophie?
Okay. Oh, this is an interesting question. Jill is asking if the panel has a say on the viral videos. To make sure I'm understanding your question, Jill, we do not. That's completely up to you guys. Let's see. They're still talking about that. Okay, here we go. The orb looked translucent as it went past the dog, and you can see the dog through it. I see this incident as myth, but would like to see the other instances where the dog has been taken off the bed. Jeremy voted unknown. I think that the dog is following something, but not something paranormal. Joanne is a firm no. John is a mystery.
John is a mystery.
I think that dog doesn't actually see the orb, but feels it. That's why he doesn't seem to look right at it. Violet, I always say I love your name, but I also love you, because I agree with that. I definitely felt like that dog was feeling that and that a specific energy. I felt like that, and I felt like that dog was feeling that for sure, 100%. So there, Bruce, just because you have the same name as my husband doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to stick with the unknown. Jeremy's been kind of vague all night. He's going safe with Dave.
Very safe.
I agree with Violet. The dog senses the presence. Got it. Thank you, Anton. I think that poor pup is very, very stressed out. I agree, Emily. And I love the spelling of Emily's name. That's really cute. Dog senses it, follows it too. Yes, it's a mystery still for me. Good for Jade. Jill Jade. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Ryan. Oh, Harlow, I see that. Okay. Post 42. Okay. So, Ryan, go ahead and read the number. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once right now.
So, before analysis, we're at 16% myth, 66 mystery, and 16% unknown. Post, we were at 42% myth, 35% mystery, and 21% unknown. So a little bit of a change there.
I don't like it. I don't agree with it.
Well, those are the rules. That's all I'm saying. That's just how it goes.
I'm going to change the rules. You know, every time that the rules don't go in my favor, I change them. So
Kind of feel like that's happening already, though. Yeah, Brad, enough of you for tonight.
just kidding.
No, and in all seriousness as well, though. I mean, obviously, I do agree, and I think Emily said it, in my opinion, the best, that dog does look stressed out.
Yes,
absolutely. I would definitely give that, and I hope that there is a way to help that poor animal. That's for sure. And then you have like Chuck, who's just, I don't know, some kind of masochist or something. He's like, I'd like to see the dog being thrown off the bed. It's like,
I know.
I know what he meant by it, but it just kind of comes across like, I'd like to see that video. Okay, buddy. So with that being said, thank you all very much for that, for the feedback, and also for participating for that as well. This is really interesting to know. So I think we have time that we can fit this in. All right, we know the routine here. I'm going to ask a question. Don't worry, there's no numbers involved this time. And basically, answer the question. This will be interesting if you all know what this is. And the winner gets their name put into Scully again. You're going to have 5 seconds to answer this question. And the question here is, who was the original voice actor for Scooby-Doo? Once again, who was the original voice actor for Scooby-Doo? You have 5 seconds to put it in the comments, starting now. All right. Who was the original voice actor for Scooby-Doo?
Is Scooby-Doo considered paranormal? They hunted. I didn't watch it. They hunted ghosts or something.
Yeah,
Do you not know Scooby-Doo at all? Good.
I mean, I know Scooby-Doo, but I never watched it. So
yeah, I mean, the whole thing was ghosts and stuff.
Oh, all right. Sounds about right.
Yeah. No, that wasn't Shaggy anyway. Yes, yes is not really a name, Emily. No offense. And Miriam's already bored. She's like, oh, let's just bring in the animals. That's kind of shows us at the end of the show.
Did anyone get it right?
Well, we're waiting for you to put them up on the. I don't know.
Put them up. Cracks. Oh wait, here
No.
first. Oh, sorry. First was Mel Brooks. Are you buzzing?
Oh, I'm overcome by your lack of wanting to be a part of this show. Is what it.
No, buzz.
There.
Okay.
Yes, the mystery machine was Scooby-Doo. Let's see. That's not an answer, Jeremy. No wonder why you're not in the show anymore. Nope, unfortunately, not Frank.
Maybe we need to go with multiple choice, Greg.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is all because. Oh, there we go.
I love Jeremy. He's like, if I have
holding back, just holding back.
Fine, I'll save the day.
I mean, no kidding. And so, folks, this comes also from the fact that a number of you, when I was putting out the questions, like, didn't you already have a Dracula question? Didn't you already do this? Okay, you want questions? We got questions. There you go.
Gosh, it's not about getting even with the audience, Greg. It's
about
of
all people says of you say that. Yeah, okay.
I know. Give us a 50-50 next time.
Over under it.
Yeah, 50-50, maybe.
I love the way I like to change the rules when they're not in my favor, and Greg is just staunch rule follower with the freaking.
Is it wrong that when they get it right, I get angry?
No, you do. Did nobody ever grow up on Scooby?
Right? Exactly. That's my thought too. It's like, I mean, don't you want to know who does these voices? I mean, let alone the fact that you had no idea who Scooby-Doo was even.
I don't think I've ever watched. I mean, I know. Okay. All right. Let's calm down. I know who Scooby-Doo is and was, like the girls and the things and the running around. I wasn't watching it. The girls and the things and the running around. What was I doing? Was the Smurfs around that? I think I was watching the Smurfs.
I don't know. I just, whenever the aliens dropped you off, it must have been too late for you to get involved with Scooby-Doo.
So getting you to watch an episode of Kindred Spirits was really something then.
Oh God. Well, it was work related. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
I don't watch paranormal stuff.
Well, I mean, it's
And cartoons. No, I didn't watch Casper the Friendly Ghost. I think I might have a couple times, maybe.
I mean, I think
But-
it's wrong to say Scooby-Doo is paranormal. It's not like it's, you know, Ghost Adventures or something, but it's you know, it's a fun show. It had ghosts and stuff in it. But here's a spoiler: at least in the original series, there was never any actual paranormal activity. There was always some human that was perpetrating it. So now you don't have to watch any of it. Okay.
You gave it away. Spoiler. You should have said spoiler.
Well, I kind of did actually.
I was reading the comments. Did you say spoiler alert?
I did actually. I said
Oh.
spoilers. So.
They were solving mysteries. All
Welcome
right.
to the show where no one listens to anyone else on it.
I don't listen to you.
Do we have a scoreboard tonight?
Oh, fuck.
I'll take that as a firm no.
Wore me out. You wore me out with all those polls.
I figured. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to Greg.
Yeah, I'm just following the script that I'm given here. Yeah, folks, this is probably the shocking moment. There is a script. I know it probably doesn't feel that way. All right. So with that being said,
Well, we always say the best part of the show is the scoreboard, and then we either forget and never spend time on it. And the one time Greg remembers, like the way I blamed
Yep.
you, Greg. Harlow's like, I'm sorry, you guys had me doing 70 polls in a row.
It's coming.
It's coming. Are we just gonna hang out? Should I turn the countdown on?
all right. So
Well, at least Brad knows what he's talking about.
so okay. So here we go.
Now what happens? Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. We have video number 1. Myth across the board. Even the audience agreed with us. It was a myth. Listen, guys, remember the days when you used an ovulus?
I know.
Nothing's gone off.
Not happening anymore. And Penji, but we didn't really need Penji tonight. Miriam was mystery, myth, mystery. Okay, so apparently everybody is incorrect, except for me and Violet. Bill. I swear to God, Nana, if you didn't vote on the same side as me, I'm not calling you tomorrow.
Gosh. Now who is with a vengeance? You know, now I can get behind what you're saying. Now I'm all right now. I'm enjoying this. So.
All right, we did it. We survived. We survived our own show.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
There's
I know it's a lot more work for you, Harlow, but I really like the pre and post voting.
Yeah, I'm hoping I have an idea to add in about 6 more polls though. We can talk offline.
If we only do 2 videos each week, I have room to put the revote in there. So it just kind of depends on what time's going to allow.
10-4.
Absolutely. No, this was great, and I also really enjoyed it too. So, thank you to both to Harlow and Miriam for all that work this week to get this new stuff up and running for the show. I think everybody really showed off very nicely. So, thank you for that. Yeah, your welcome wouldn't have been a miss, would it? I mean, that'd have been too hard to say. I'm not looking for like the Gettysburg Address. I just need someone to say, "Oh, okay, you're welcome."
I'm tired.
What a bunch of monsters on this program. All
Were
right.
you talking to me or Harlow? Because I wasn't listening to you.
See,
I wasn't listening because
Clearly.
my mom didn't agree with me.
No.
Grow up.
And
Will you just
So
grow up?
I just everything just went black. Like I couldn't hear anything or see anything. But Jill really appreciates you. What is Brad saying? If Greg now goes missing, we know who did it.
Yeah, me.
All right, I'll shut up. You're welcome, Greg. You wanted a you're welcome from someone. There you go. You're
No.
welcome.
You're forced. You're welcome is better than none, I guess.
You didn't want it from me anyway. So
And-
come on.
Anyway, thank you for joining us on Myth or Mystery. Now, remember, folks, each week we bring new videos for you and the panel to weigh in on. If you caught paranormal or on camera, if I can read, we can even get further. If you caught paranormal on camera, please send it to us at mythormystery@yahoo.com. If you enjoyed our show, please like and share it. See you next Thursday, 7 Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, here on Myth or Mystery. Folks, thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Sit, good dog.